Hey, welcome back to the Ford the Frontier video series. I'm Greg Roman from Preston Ford.
And I am Michael Mitchell, also from Preston Ford.
So we're here today, back out in the wild, and today we want to talk to you about campsite selection. When you're out enjoying the outdoors and you are going to be camping in either a state park, national park, or anywhere with organized sites, really important to pick a site that's going to serve you well and where you can camp responsibly. So what are we looking for, Michael?
Well, there's a couple of things that we're going to be looking for offhand. First and foremost, is there going to be enough space for us to set out our tent? If we have a cook stove, we need to make sure we have space for that. And for something like that, especially, you want to make sure that you have a nice clear circle around it so you're not accidentally setting anything on fire.
Of course, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, we definitely want to have enough space and have a nice, comfortable area where we can enjoy ourselves. We want to make sure that we're safe, and we want to make sure that we're prepared for changing conditions. Look like we might get a little weather tonight. So we're out here at Tuckahoe Park again, and we've got generous sized campgrounds here. We want to, be able to camp and leave no trace.
Exactly.
So when we're enjoying the outdoors, we want to have the minimum impact possible.
Exactly, yeah. It is crucial that the ecosystem around us remains undisturbed so that people can keep on coming back and enjoying things like this for generations to come. There's an old saying that goes, take nothing but pictures, leave nothing but footprints. And pads like this are designed to make that even easier so that you're only leaving footprints where you're supposed to be able to go.
And maybe some tire tracks too.
Just about, yeah. That means packing out all of your trash, any food that might have gone uneaten, and just even if there's something that you didn't necessarily leave behind, but you see a piece of trash that you might not necessarily have noticed coming in, pick it up, take it with you. It's not a terribly hard thing to do, and it leaves the site more beautiful for the next person to come and enjoy.
Yeah, we do a lot of preparation when we go out camping. You're going to bring everything you need with you. So you want to take care of your gear and also be considerate of the next people who are going to enjoy the space. Exactly,
yeah.
So what if we're taking the next step off the beaten path, getting out of the parks, and we're actually really out in the wilderness?
Exactly, yeah. There's not going to be any pre-prepared pads around. There's not going to necessarily even be any roads. You might have to park and hike in somewhere. We're still going to want to sleep during the night, so we have to find somewhere that's going to be dry, that's going to be safe, and that will let us have a comfortable night's rest for the next day's adventure.
Yeah, so if we are in the woods, we're going to look for, open space, level ground. And we've got an area over here where we could probably set a tent, or where we could bring the Bronco right in. And if we have a rooftop tent, then just set up the vehicle and sleep on top.
Exactly.
Rooftop camping is a really cool option for overlanders because talk about leave no trace. You got 4 tires on the ground and nothing else.
Exactly.
Climb up top, pop the tent open. But if you're not equipped for that, then you're going to want to set up a tent on the ground, and you're going to want to be able to park nearby, or like you said, hike in. In the woods, we are going to look for signs of animals. We're going to look for dangerous plants. It's very important to be familiar with the local foliage and animal life so that you can identify things like poison ivy or other things you wouldn't want to encounter.
Exactly.
You're going to want to be aware of what animals might be in the area and take the proper precautions. If you're camping somewhere that has smaller animals or larger animals that might get into your food, you need to be prepared for that.
Exactly.
Bringing food in sealed containers, hard coolers, and even hoisting food items up into the trees at night can all give you added safety, both so that you're not losing your food and not attracting the wildlife or putting food out into wild animals that shouldn't have it.
Exactly, yeah. These creatures have a very specific diet, and I'm pretty sure Cliff Bars are not necessarily a part of it.
Yeah, but we gotta have them.
Well, exactly, so we put it up in the tree. So we've talked about a lot of things about campsite selection. We want open space. We want to make sure we're familiar with the wildlife and the foliage. I'm sure you've been hearing the thunder going off. We want to make sure that we're going to stay warm and dry throughout the entire night. So we want to make sure that there is a good, we want to check the slope of rain before we actually pitch the tent.
Yeah, and I'm noticing that in the area we are right here, we've got a nice level area, but just a few yards off this way, the ground starts sloping off. We've got a nice kind of ravine, so we can anticipate that even with heavy rain, we're gonna have drainage to this area, and we're not gonna wake up in a puddle.
Exactly, yeah. I don't know about you, but waking up having taken a bath in my sleep is not necessarily the way that I like to spend my camping.
No, we want to go to bed and rest up and get up for another big day. All right, well, thanks for joining us for another episode of Ford the Frontier. I'm Greg Roman.
I'm Mike Mitchell, and it has been an extreme pleasure having you here with us. Please remember to like and subscribe to the video. Helps us out a lot, helps spread the word about the Bronco, and especially about all the outdoor fun that you can have with it.
Absolutely. We'd love to see your comments in the thread, and please take a look at our other videos and keep an eye out for more videos being posted frequently.
All right, until next time, remember to leave no trace and have fun out there. Thank you very much for watching.